Hey, Donnie, what's up? I'm at the studio. I'm gonna play this song. Hey, Donnie, you want to come on my panel? Chill like a banana on Pelicillin. I can't. Pelicillin? I tried. Do you have any song requests? Can you hear my music? Thank you, sad man. I appreciate it. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's like 1 a.m. where I am. Tolo TV. What's that? How do I make you? Okay. I don't know how you were controlling your StreamYard so well, Tulu. I'm trying to figure this shit out. My StreamYard link is in my community in case anyone wants to go live. Bam! What up? Changes. Changes. How's it going, Vamp? How's it going, Tulu? If anyone wants to join me and do a panel and make me less lonely, I'm all about it. Unless there's anyone else that's live that wants to do a panel, I am down. Oh no, he's working. That's alright. My joint is like the littlest piece. Oh, I'm gonna find another song. I'm a bad DJ. Oof. Oh, I love this song. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Tulu, I don't know how to even make you a. I don't know how to make you guys uh, moderators when I'm using StreamYard. I have to figure it out. On a day like this, I feel like summer. I feel like summer. Thank you. Appreciate it, Tulu. I'm just DJing a little bit. On a day like this, I feel like summer. I feel like summer. Is it 1 a.m. where you are, Tulu? Or it's totally cool if you've gone to sleep. Donnie, what are you up to other than chilling like a villain on penicillin? Mm, gotcha. Make me things that will I decide. Parents trying to stop the children, please slow down. Slow down. Hello. Appreciate it. I appreciate y'all being here. 10 p.m. Where's here again, Vamp? I forget where you live, dude. Ain't got no short-term memory up in this brain. Brain damage. On a day like this, that heat, it feel like someone. I wish I was toasty. It's fucking cold where I am. Yeah. It's a YouTube fam. These are my people. Everybody in here. Fam. Out of water, it's about to go down. Ah, Denver. I don't even know if I know where Denver is on the map. I swear, I'm informed when it comes to things that are like, that matter. I'm not going to be in the US anytime soon, so. Ah, yeah, that's right. A Halloween party. How's it going, the Halloween party? Cheers to the party goers. Okay, I fucked up my vocals there. I thought it was different parts. I'm just looking for any song that I can play. Oh my gosh. These are sad songs. Okay, here's a non-sad song. It's all quiet and shit, and I'm like just jamming. Are you gonna go live, Alco? I will definitely join you. I don't want to be live for too long, but I need like brain foods. Halloween parties where it's at. This isn't really a Halloween party. It's the studio. Yeah. I love Cypress Hill. I was doing this before just completely by myself, and it was really, really boring, so I just decided to like. I did. I saw a video. I just subscribed to you like 3 hours ago. My bad. Took me a while. I'm a slow person when it comes to that stuff, but I'll always be here when I say I will. I was checking out your page. Everybody's places look awesome. I was checking out everyone's Halloween decorations. It's very beautiful. I feel like I shouldn't salute. Tulu, am I allowed to salute? My Canadian friends that have been in the military are like, don't salute, Jim. Like, oh, no offense or anything. It's a gosh darn emoji these days. Alright, I gotta plan my next song. I need to be a good DJ. What's my songs? Oh, dude, I'm doing this song. Ah, is this song too lit? I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. The drums. Civilian. Oh, you're my best friend in the world we must defend. I can't pass through. You teach me and I teach you. I'm a child. I fucking love Pokemon Tulu. I'm not lying. I wasn't lying. This is a song I salute to. Yo, I'm 33, but in my head, I'm like 12. Gotta catch on up. All right, I can find something. Ooh, okay, this is gonna go on instead. Ooh, what'd I do? Bad DJ, bad DJ, bad DJ, bad DJ. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, 12-year-old gem party. Okay, nice. Hey, Chloe, I'm well. How are you? Thanks for coming. We're just having a Halloween weekend jam sesh. I'm attempting to DJ. This is my little recording studio place. I'm practicing becoming good at actually. Like, if you guys have. Oh, wait. If you guys have requests, I probably can't take them. I haven't unlocked the whole studio. This is like a whole level of mentality that I'm learning to unlock. Yeah, I don't know. I've been pretty well. The channel's been growing, and I've been having a lot of fun live streaming with a whole bunch of other YouTubers, and I love it. Chloe, I think Flight F FS, what is it called? Fantasy Flight Simulator. There we go. It's a little bit too late for me to have memory, but yeah, that was the first time I ever went on and I like talked about bullying live and shit and being bullied, and I was like, oh my god, I really hope I'm helping someone. This is the shit talking about real life. That's all I've been doing is just talking about real life. I figure I know shit that can possibly help someone. Tulu, that video that you put out about, well, your first episode of story time, I'll say, absolutely brilliant. I watched the whole thing through and through. It was a whole thing. Appreciate it. I appreciate the sharing. A seven nation army couldn't hold me back. It can't enough. Absolutely, sir. Because I can't forget. You can put your mouth behind a cigarette. Graham, what's up? Yo, you guys want good politics? Go to Politic Graham. Although, wait, Graham, do you still have your politics videos up? I know that you're changing you're finding your niche as you go. I love the YouTube family. I love the YouTube content creators. I'm here to support all of you. I don't know how to like mod people on StreamYard though. Do I need a computer going? Is it possible to? Uh, well, look at Politigram. She badass. I'm gonna take my finger to the house of hell. Every time Graham comes on my channel, I'm like, shameless plug. This Canadian brain don't know nothing about the political atmosphere. Yes, yes. Graham also does Diddy shit. No misinformation. You won't find any misinformation on her site, on her channel. And she lives in the great state of Georgia. Am I right, Graham? It's Georgia, right? As if I could remember where anyone lives. I should really check myself before I wreck myself. I like my little group of people here. This is the best group of people. Start from the separate So, oh yeah. So, who else is anyone else from Georgia? Graham is. Wait, Atlanta. Did I say? Wait, do you live in? Wait, where do you live, Graham? Before I explode. I'm like, Graham has no misinformation, and I'm spreading information about Graham. Oh, I didn't start another song. Yeah. Ooh, these are great ones. I'll find something. Play, I say. Oh, dude. Depressing song time. I'm doing this. Neil Young, Atlanta. Okay. Right. From Atlanta. I'm just spreading this information about my girl. My bad. I try. I'm supportive in my own way. My Salvador. I love you, baby. Can I have some more? The damage done. I'm at the city and I lost my band. I watched the needle take another man. And gone, the damage done. Too true. You chat it up. Donnie, sub to Graham. Graham, sub to Donnie. I love the man. Hey, Elka, you still going live? If you're here, I gotta stop with this musicking eventually and just chill out. A little part of it I never won. But every junkie's like a setting sun. Oof. Oh, it's a heavy one. I remember when I left my mind. There was something so about that place. Even though I must never let go, there's so much space. And when you're out there. I'm glad that you have free will and you're exercising it, Donnie. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? 24-hour rule. Yeah, that's what I do. Except except for with Elko and Tulu TV because they were just awesome, amazing people right off the bat. So Donnie's probably seen you in the chat before, Graham. I'm all about like hyping you and repping you because you put so much effort into what you do on YouTube. I'm doing nothing. I'm just like playing music and taking requests. Just like my songs. I think you're crazy. So Graham, I'm on StreamYard right now, and we could definitely StreamYard together. I know we were talking about that once. We could totally try it out on my page. My page is like a low audience level page, so that's a whole thing. Hey, bless up, Eddie. How are you? Ever since I was little, like fun. I was no coincidence I am. Like a man in zone. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe we're crazy. So yeah, I was saying, sorry, I get really distracted by the music. Is Graham, we could stream yard together. Maybe not today. Like I won't do it out of nowhere because I know it's better to prepare. And you are very prepped with your shiz. But I think it would be really, really, really fun to plan that out sometime. My email address is in my bio. So anybody that ever wants to stream yard with me, if you want to plan, we will do it. Oh, I ain't got volume on. Gosh, I'm a really bad DJ. Never hire me for like your weddings and shit. Anybody like Santigold? She my girl. Don't look ahead, there's stormy weather. Another road blocking our way. And if we go, we'll come together. It's all here to stay. Oh, we set our dreams will carry us, and if they don't fly, we will run. Out we push right past the fighting down. What do we want? They are lost. Oh, I know now we won't run. Oh, the right we're fighting for. All right, I'm assuming that Tulu and Graham. I mean, not Graham. Tulu. You just texted. Okay, I was like my chat's so quiet. Tulu and Elko. That's what I meant to say. And then I saw Graham kill up, so I just the word that I was reading. I don't know if that ever happens to your brains, but it does to mine. We set our dreams to carry us, and if they don't fly, we will run. Now we push right past to find out. You don't have to have like. Wait, can you? Do you have to have a StreamYard account, guys? So right now in my community, on my community page, there's a link to StreamYard. That's true. That's true, Graham. It's your only channel. You kind of want to like watch what you're doing too. You don't have to have an account. You just need to like be able to have a browser open, and then you go to StreamYard and just like all you do is like I think all I had to do was go to Google, type in StreamYard, and then it's signing up is really easy. It's easier than making a YouTube account. And it's the only thing I'm allowed to do. I have over 50 subscribers, and I am supposed to be able to go duo live with people, but it don't work. Oh, no, now we won't. Oh, no cost. Okay, so having like a good StreamYard account might cost um something, but this literally, if you go to my community and click on StreamYard, or if you were to say, we can test it out, like honestly, and I would delete the live if you were like, nah, yeah, Donnie, why aren't you a guest if it's so easy? We on the run, we might hear what you say. Now here we come, catching nothing in our way. Oh, we on the run, we know what you say. Now here we come, catching nothing in our way. Oh, oh. Ooh, I love this song. I like to sing. Ba, 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 ba. I just threatened Donnie. I don't feel like trying. Instead I'll sing, yeah. Instead I'll sing. When I'm done with worry and no one's around me, don't you know I'll sing, yeah. I love to sing. I feel you, Donnie. It's not every day that I'm able to go live either. And I sing. Yeah, I can't join. I can't do a duo live. Like, I don't know. People are telling me I'm supposed to verify my account, and I'm like, I haven't verified my account. I don't even know. Hey, Wade Wilson, I'm a big true crime fan. I know Yui's in prison. So enjoy the prison food. And whoever you are, you're a sweet, sweet girl. And I feel like giving up. And doing the easy things feel worse. Don't you know I'll see? Don't you know I'll see? How? Does Wade Wilson have a cell phone in prison? And would Wade Wilson spell his last name with a small W? His ego is way too high. What in the Florida are you doing, Cole? How old are you? See, like, I would make sense if you were a child, but if you're not a child, that's even sadder because you crave attention, kind of like Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson's a very sad soul. Do any of you know who Wade Wilson is? Other than Wade Wilson in the chat. Are you old enough to understand true crime? See, I would be a good peer support worker to Wade Wilson, I think. I just think like his reasons are really lame. And even if this was Wade Wilson, I would continue talking. I like that one. Ooh, good song. Well, welcome to my chat, Wade. I don't think you're attractive. Kyle! I do need to go to bed. Maybe I should listen to Kyle. I'm at the studio, Kyle. Look, are you jelly? Are you jelly of all the equipment and the midis and my shizzle? I really, really love the trolls. They're my favorite people. Kyle. Shit. As long as you're doing okay, just take care of yourself, sir. I got a new amp. It's an acoustic electric amp, and my guitar sounds amazing. Because now I can play my like acoustic shit and be amped up and give myself like all kinds of distortion and gain and oh, beautiful. What do you mean wait till tomorrow? Haven't messaged me recently, Kyle. I have not been back on whatever social media platform that we speak on. I don't do social media. I don't. I barely even come on YouTube, and I'm like a live streamer. Supposedly, I've got to learn how to get motivated and into a routine. Yo, Graham, we have to have a channel like that. I think everybody here, like everybody that comes to my channel, has either had addiction issues, being in the military, has PTSD, maybe not in the military. Me, I've got PTSD from just real life, anxiety, depression. Like we all go through this stuff, but we find ourselves when we're on here. We find our people when we're on YouTube, and it's yeah, definitely, Graham. When you're doing that, invite me. I've really got to work on getting things together, but I don't. Until then, well, it's a great idea. I'm bad at executing. Yeah, I would want to have my channel more organized if I was to start. Okay, cheers, Wade. Are you old enough to drink? I feel like you're not old enough to drink Wade Wilson. Hey, what did you make that one girl look like when you ran over her with a car? It's a kind of food. Tell me, Wade. I did not want this song to come on. This is too depressing. Let's try a different one. Oh, even worse. This is so shit. Why aren't any of my songs being songs? No, Worsters. Worst DJ ever in the house. No, I can't. I can't drop the. I can't. The. Ooh. Hey, Vamp is here. Hi, Stinkbug. Oops. How do I get him here? Oh, at the stage. Hola, sir. How's it going?
It's new.
Ooh. DOS is very, very echoey. Do you have an earpiece in?
So
Donnie, I'm working on doing better, okay? Gosh. Always telling me to do better. Nah, he's just helping me out. Motivation. Yeah, Vamp, I don't know. I can't hear you. Is it my fault? Do I have too much shit going on? He made it. Atlanta's too many people. Donnie, are you from Georgia? Is that why? Is that what you? Oh, shiz. Bye bye, Vamp, and I'm sorry. I don't know what was happening there. It might be my internet connection. I have no idea. I'm not in my regular place, so it makes sense if this is not working. But Graham, Vamp just hopped on. Just clicked the link in my community and hopped on. So yeah, if you want to try clicking the link, you can. We don't even. I don't have to invite you to my stage. You can like. This is called I'm on stage right now because it's live. But you could definitely try to see if you can make it here. I don't have to make you go live. Yeah, Elko. Oh, snap live stream. I don't know what that means. Yes, Donnie's from Georgia. That's right. Donnie, do you have an accent? See, Graham doesn't have any kind of accent or shit like that. StreamYard say, whoa. I saw at that party, Elko. I was asking you, I don't know if you were here or not, but I was asking you when and if and when and you're gonna be live. Ooh, rock and roll. Ooh, I know. I found a song. Why is everything fucked up? Sorry, you guys can only hear me bitching at myself. It must be confusing. Oh, really, Elko? I did not know that you. Okay, yeah, Graham, go for it. Just even to try it out. Let me know though before you leave the chat if you want me to add you or not. But just try it, like just to try it. I will not make you go live if you don't want to. Miss Graham. Superhero. Ooh, something sad. The link is in my on my community page. I can't. He's saying that he's gonna move to your hometown. No, I'm kidding. The link is in my community, right? Is that what this is called? I'm a bad YouTuber. Join me, friends. Join me. Hey, she did it. Okay, I'm gonna get Graham in here. Um,
Hey, Jim.
hi, I can see you. Do you want me to make you go live or no?
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean it doesn't matter.
let's do it. All right, people, welcome, Graham.
Hey, see, I didn't know. I had saw the link in the community, so yeah, I thought like it's the same link you could put in the chat, but it doesn't matter. That's what I don't mind doing the live.
I don't even know how to put it in the chat here. Like I don't know how to type when I'm on StreamYard. I don't have the ability.
Wait, how long you had the StreamYard? How long you done had been using the StreamYard? I'm just curious.
I've only been using it for maybe like a month. There's like this karaoke show off your vocals kind of panel and everybody sings one at a time and I started doing that last month and I was like this is fucking fun.
Oh, see, everybody keeps telling me to do well, not everybody. I'm not gonna say everyone, but some people have been telling me to start a StreamYard, but I want it to be organized. I want it
Yeah,
to be
I feel
organized.
that. I meant it. I was like, my channel don't have many people. It's not like yours all balling with 100 people up in the chat. So we could
Huh.
practice.
No,
But yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just new. I'm just new, like I'm just all this is just new to me. you know,
Hmm.
and it's like I just been taking notes. It's like someone said it best, whatever you do, take notes from people that you look up to. Like whatever channels that I like, I take parts, I don't how can I say this? I don't favor or show favoritisms to different, this person over here. That's why I always say I like everybody. Like I don't pick and choose. That's the way I try to move in life. Does that make sense? Because I
I
believe in
am the
karma.
same way. Absolutely.
Yeah, I
It's
believe in karma.
yeah, this is the thing. I politic help homegirl out, Elko, and what do you mean? Send the link if you can. Oh, dude, you have to go to my community Okay, Graham, how did you even see my link?
You say how did I see it?
Yeah,
Oh, I just went to the community part of your YouTube channel.
there you
If
go,
you,
Elko. You can join. I wanted to do like this whole mental health panel thing, and I'm not gonna like share anybody's anything, but I know everybody here knows me. Oh, Donnie put it in the chat. Thanks, Donnie boy. But yeah, there's everybody here is really open-minded and really willing to speak about just I don't know real life. So I really feel loved here and like I'm listened to, and I'm not just talking about these issues I have to people that don't get it. People give me shit sometimes, but people get me. And I appreciate it.
yeah, that's some of the reason I was like trying to be very cautious because I don't think you know it, but it's like that's why I mentioned that YouTuber. Who's coming
Hmm.
in? Who's that I see?
That's Elko and
Echo in,
welcome, sir.
tapping in,
Mhm.
tapping in.
You look you look like you having a good time.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did a whole Halloween party.
Oh
we
wow.
party up on the weekend.
Yeah, the whole fan band was here. We still
Hmm.
got a couple of homies and the girl, home girl chilling, kicking it.
Nice,
Little bonfire,
nice. What if I
looking
change
back.
this? Oh, that works. Not bad. I love bonfires. But yeah, oh hey Stinkbug, what's up? I see you in the chat. I was gonna say, Graham, yeah, I don't know how to organize like what I would do if I was organizing a mental health chat. No idea where I would get started.
Well, see
Elko, you
that.
have any idea? Yeah, Graham.
Well, see that's why I want to try to just put something together, and I want to be careful because when it comes down to panels, I'm not saying this is you. No, no, no. This is not you. This is not This is not you're not like that. You don't seem like you come across like that. But I was advised to kind of be careful, when I'm making panels or when I come on different panels because of, some people come with, toxic negative energy,
Yeah, for
getting
real.
Yep.
and it'll turn into a whole soap
Trying to
opera. And
sabotage it.
so yeah, so that's why I was just like, trying to be I want to have it organized, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because I mean, one person, I mean, as far as mental health goes, I was on a panel. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not going there, but I was on a panel where this person just negatively like affected a lot of people, and it's like for me, I was new. I didn't know what they were about, but it's like they really made a lot of people mad. And then
Mm,
even as far as me, I have never showed my face or anything, but I'm always supportive on everybody's channels and platforms. Does that make sense? And even as
yeah.
far as me, I'm getting it comes to a point where it's like I'm getting bullied. I'm just like, whoa, what did I
Oh, I've been there. I've been there. I've been invited on some fucked up. Basically, if I've been live with people like Elko, If I've been live with my homies, I'm like, all right, I trust you guys. You're real people, for real, for real. I can handle this. But when it's yeah, if it's someone new, I'm like, sorry, y'all. I usually say I only allow mods into my live streams, but I know these guys are cool.
Oh, okay. I was just because it's, that's why I say I try to tell people, and that's one thing I wanted to get across somehow on my channel when I get it situated. I want people to understand, you have to be careful with your words and always come with positive energy and a positive circle of people. You know what I'm saying? Because if
Hmm.
you don't know, what somebody's going through. You don't know what type of, circumstances they got going through. I mean, even right now, like I like the fact that I'm able to see somebody having a party, at a Halloween party right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's whatever energy that you bring. You don't know how much you might make their day. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are making my day.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny Boy's like, you go politic, Graham.
Politics. Hey, where you from?
I'm from Atlanta. I am from Atlanta, and it is very wild here now. It is,
Hey,
because Atlanta.
you're not gonna believe it, but I'm from Georgia too, though.
What?
No, hold on. Let me correct what I just said. I'm in Georgia, but I'm not from. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm from California.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I'm out here in Georgia. So when I heard your accent, I'm like, homegirl sounds familiar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shout out though, like I'm up by Cobb County, Floyd County. You know what I mean?
I know what it is. Yes, I know what it is.
Yeah. I got my sisters. They live out there in Smyrna and right there by the new ballpark by Battle.
Yeah.
Oh, oh yes. I like that Waffle House right across the street.
Ooh,
So
Waffle
Battle
House.
will be popping at the same time. Now that's cool. That's what's up though. Like what you're saying though, and you're giving the homegirl some knowledge that she can't get from college. And yeah, for real, you gotta protect yourself because a lot of these people out here, they're just gonna run smut, talk shit, and just try to run their shit through the mud. And all we could do is just stay 100 and stay 10 toes down and do what we need to do and what we gotta do.
Yes,
That's
stay 10
true.
toes down. And that's one thing a person told me on YouTube is anytime I feel like I'm getting, upset or I'm getting frustrated with myself or whatever, they say one thing, like they tell me stay in line, like stay focused, just
Hmm.
what I'm saying. And if you have somebody like that, like kind of get you in check, like don't let this energy of bring you down. Because one thing I noticed, misery loves misery.
Well, yeah, misery loves company.
Right. Misery loves company. Yes,
Yep.
company. And people who are miserable, they live a lonely life and they want to have that extra company with their misery.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
want
it
that
gets
attention.
toxic. You're right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true.
But yes, you need to start doing more panels like this, Jim.
I am. Honestly, I was on buddy Tulu TV. He was up in the chat if you want to subscribe to him. I think you look that up, right, Elko? Regardless, we had such an awesome conversation. Everyone was just kind of chilling. There's people ex-military. We were kind of just all sharing our own stories, our life experience. And it was a chill place. It was a really nice platform to be able to talk about the real reality of life. It's kind of, I mean, everything's alleged, I guess, that we're saying. We said some fucked up conspiracy shit, but it's all fun at the end of the day. And I love doing panels much more than I like doing it by myself. I don't know. It's kind of difficult.
Oh, and that's one thing I know. You're absolutely right. It's so difficult. Like, when you're doing lives. Oh, you're back. You're back. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah, man.
But
Hit the
yes, like
wrong button.
Yeah, it's so hard when you're doing lives by yourself. It's like,
Yeah,
whoa. It can be like
keeping
that's
that up.
yes, it can be draining sometimes. That's why
Serious.
that's why I tell people, like I'm learning, and one thing I've learned is, you know, love what you do. If you're gonna talk about something, love what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And
Very true.
and that's why I was like, I made the Politic Graham channel because I wanted to talk about things that people don't like talking about in public. Does that make sense? And I want to
Oh
be a
fuck yeah.
yeah, whatever you don't like talking about in public, or should I say, whatever people not comfortable talking about in public, then
Right?
that's why I had made the Politic Graham. But I don't know, because now people like are being coming to my channel when it comes down to like talking about entertainment
They're
more
not being
so than
serious.
huh.
They're not being serious or what?
How can I say this? It's like when I first started the channel, it was straight politics, right? So people were like more so coming on in regards to supporting Trump and a little bit of Kamala Harris, so just certain things. And but then now it's like it's bringing in people who are interested in things outside of politics, like the Diddy case, or
Well, you know what that is, right?
what is
Like
it?
Mm,
when you come, like I don't mean I may be speaking out of pocket, but I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean?
we're all real
Cheers,
here.
cheers to you. Like I don't want to be disrespectful, but when you dip into politics, you're gonna get the negative on both sides.
Mm,
You're gonna catch different mixed energies on either way. So when you start doing that, yeah, people gonna catch difference. And then when you go to the Diddy thing, and then it just goes on and on. Like in Atlanta, like you from Atlanta, so you've heard and you've kept up with the um, Young Thug case, how he just got
Yes,
mm.
released. You know what I
yes, I
mean?
have that on my channel. Yes.
You just realized that Big Meats just got released. Like
Right, right.
they're gonna feed us everything that we want to catch and grasp, but that's what they're supposed to do. They're those monkeys that got them bells, they clash them together.
Hmm.
That's what they are.
Yeah, it's like that.
They're catching our attention, and we need to catch on to what's really reality. Like
Yeah.
what's gonna happen when the presidency happens?
Mm.
What's gonna happen in the next year, the next two
The
years?
thing is, just to clarify, Graham isn't pro Trump or pro Kamala. She's like, what the fuck's going on? It's
Right.
great.
Oh yeah, no,
I
see me
fucking
neither.
love that shit.
Like, see, I don't vote. Like, I didn't vote, and I've never voted. Don't make me that I'm a vote because of all what's happening, what's cracking. No, that's not even. That's not what's gonna happen.
Now,
Yeah.
see, I
Because you
will
know
say
why?
this.
You know why? You know what's when I think about, and it went to Donald Trump and Biden, it went to all the way back then, back in the day, back
Mhm.
4 years.
Right.
You're picking the worst of the evil.
Mm.
You're picking the
Yeah.
worst of the evil, and that's what's going to control it. So
Yeah.
they don't have full control, but that's their name. And you know what sucks? As not well, Jim, you're from Canada, right?
Mm.
Yeah. See, so I'm American, so like Biden right now, that fool's kind of like needs to be out the picture. But that fool's still my president, though. Like, you know what I mean? I gotta stand up and write and be like,
Oh,
"Hey, what's
that's
the American flag?"
true.
That's my motherfucking president. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
never thought about that
Even
shit.
though even though I don't like that fool or agree to him, but you know what? That's still my president.
Is he the commander in chief and everything?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Shit, guys. What's going on down south?
Well, that fool, he's only got one word, and that's on the TV. That you know what I mean? That fool ain't got nothing to say to me. You know?
And see, that's one thing. and that's one thing I'm glad, Jim, you picked it up on my page, because a lot of people, and that's one thing somebody said, well, maybe you need to just turn it into entertainment, because people presume that I'm pro Trump, all the way pro Trump. No, I'm the type of person, I'm not finna kiss your butt. I'm not finna sit here and say, oh, well, I'm voting for this person because they are a certain color, or oh, because I'm voting for this person because what they have in between their legs. I'm not gonna sit there and do that. I'm just not.
That's like me being Hispanic and saying the open border policy is okay. Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest and being real. I can't even see the chat. How
Oh
can
yeah,
see the
I know.
chat?
There's nobody in the chat. Don't worry. I mean, Stinkbug said we've had some soap operas here, which Graham. I think that's in response to what Graham was saying. Like I don't know, but I have had some. So I modded too many people. We had the mod wars of 2024. Okay, it went down in history,
And
and
I,
I
I
fixed it.
wasn't modded up, but I didn't even ask. Like,
Yeah, I can't do it right now because I can't access the chat either when I'm stream yarding. Like I need to
don't
learn from
even,
Tulu.
because I be putting food on timeout and shit, like having them sit in the corner when they're disrespectful. Like,
Yeah, I
well,
know.
fool, shut up, sit in the corner for like 10 seconds. The next time it's 30. You know what I mean?
You put them in the same
Johnny
box.
said, "Can we get a
Yeah.
griddle?"
Put them
Why you
fools
make
on
me say
the
shit?
all the trolls, all the disrespectful people, they all get set in the corner, muted.
No, it
We
was
don't even
literally,
pay attention here.
when I tell you, I was so over it, because that's why somebody just gave me a heads up. They was like, be prepared just in case, because you may not even want it, but drama will come your way. Like it's how you have to deal with it. You're gonna have a thick skin. And see, Jim, that's why I was saying, like, when it goes back to mental health, I don't want to get too much in detail with it, but it's like, for me personally,
Is it stay ready so you ain't gotta be ready type
right?
thing?
Yeah, stay
Yeah, I
ready.
got you. I can read in between the lines, homegirl.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So that's why it's kind of like one person. I mean, I don't think they understand just how they play a factor with me. Like with me, I tend to wear my emotions on my sleeve. I have to stop that. But it's like, if I
Yeah.
tell you if I tell you I support your channel and I support all the way. And it's like, now when it comes down to how I was treated with a specific individual, I mean, it was just, some people, I'll say it this way.
Domestic violence.
No, it
Mm.
wasn't domestic violence. It was just like,
Mental.
yeah, it was just mental, because with this
Yeah.
particular YouTuber, I'm not going to say their name, but it was to the
Okay,
point
I'll say
where,
his name. That fool's a punk. What's up? What's his name? I
no,
apply that pressure.
no, but see, with them, it's like some YouTubers, they literally come on just to make money. If they monetize,
Mm.
like this person is monetized, and they were actually, told, well, go vertical and you'll get more views. Go
Mm.
vertical. So literally, they stopped doing StreamYard. They just completely stopped doing StreamYard. They cut out all the panel. They got rid of everybody that was like, couldn't, like, dealing with this person.
You guys
I
out
mean,
here? You gotta
even
be careful.
even people that was paying them money, like
You
literally,
careful?
like supporters were paying this person money. Okay,
Oh man,
literally just shut
thank you,
them
thank you,
out
guys.
and
Love you
start
guys.
doing
You gotta be
verticals
careful.
by themselves.
Halloween's the next
Yeah,
day.
because
And
TikTok is like the thing. It's all the rage right now, right?
I mean, I don't have any
The
problems with that, but
vertical.
I don't have any problems with it. I understand. Look, I'm going in vertical. I completely understand. But my thing
Me too,
is
most
this:
of my life.
don't bring my name up, and I'm not even on your channel. Like, I'm tell you what happened. Basically, these trolls came onto this person's platform and they mentioned my name, like, oh, Politic Graham might be in here. Oh, that might be Politic Graham,
Sorry, it's
thinking
loud.
I was a troll that was on their page. And next thing I know, the troll and this person are arguing and they're mentioning my name. And I come in, I'm like, are you gonna stop this? And then the troll, I can't make this up. The troll ended up sending this YouTuber $200. $200 on their live. So
Right.
I was just like, whoa, you're not gonna say anything? And that's why I was just like, okay, now we're negative. Now we're doing negative energy. So it's just like when I went through that, that's when somebody was just like, you're gonna come across things like that. Everybody doesn't everyone doesn't mean what they say. Everybody's not genuine, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm working on having a thick skin, and on top of that, having my guards up. You look
That's
at
what
you.
I'm saying. It takes a lot though. Like it's you're right. Like I remember one of the first conversations we had was like you mentioned not wanting to let your gender be known because like women get treated differently than men. I was like, that's so true. The kind of trolls that I get versus the kind of trolls that men get is a whole other story. And like
That's life
it's
though,
just
no?
yeah, it is. It
It's
is.
life
Women go
though.
through a lot.
Like so I like because I got two sisters and a beautiful mother, and I'm the only boy, so I know about like the whole thing. Like I gotta tell my sisters, like to be honest with you, what I told them about guys. You guys want to know?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool, cool. I told them this after they were 18, of course. I told them that guys are dogs.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I told them that guys will stick around after they got that one thing. That's what's gonna difference. And it's not whether it's good or bad. It's whether they like you enough or not. Guys are
It's
dogs.
they've got guys are like, I've got tits and ass, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I've
like
hung around guys for long enough to be like, shit, that's a reality. And I don't know, it's just like I've also dated women too. I'm bisexual, Graham, if you didn't know that. But holy shit, I've seen the differences in who's who when
and
it comes to male and female. Just that
let
those two
me
I can speak about.
and because there's a lot of women that are dumb though. Like I'm not saying that you guys are dumb. I'm just saying there's a lot of women that are
Nope.
dumb because they get with the
People don't
guy
think.
that had other kids, multiple kids with different women, and they still think that he's a good person.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
or or they're with the guy and the guy beats her ass and she
Mm.
thinks he's a good person. Like how like
That's
he's a
Stockholm
good guy.
syndrome.
Like he's good. Like what do you see good in him? Like what, a fucking rematch?
I am not gonna lie. I have experienced Stockholm syndrome, not with a significant other, but with a member in my family who gaslights me to the nth degree. And I thought it was normal because it happened since like I was a really young child. So
I
as I
understand.
evolved,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
I had to go to therapy and they had to be like, no, that person's not
That's
like
just
you're
not
not
cool.
that's not healthy shit. Like
Yeah, that's not cool.
separate yourself from that. And I was like, and then I did, and my life got so much healthier. And I was like, oh wow, like a lot of my self criticism came from that unhealthy person and their that voice, quote unquote, in my head. Like I'm not crazy like that, but
No,
kind of
no, I
crazy in my own
understand.
way. But
Um
shit.
shit, me as talking as a guy, you wanna know how a guy really treats a woman?
Mm,
Go ahead.
See,
Go ahead.
like if a guy has his mom in his life, like you know what I mean, like a relationship, see how he treats her.
Mm. You
mm,
right.
See how he treats the mom. If he treats the mom like a queen, you already know you got one. You know what I mean?
that's so true.
You know, like I don't know. Like I've been hurt. Like mental. Like you talking about mental and stuff. I don't want to talk about mine right now because my phone's
Yeah,
dying. Damn.
yeah.
Oh no,
Oh
oh
no.
no.
Did it
He was
die
getting
right
to
there?
the best. He was
I
getting to
know
the
I got
best.
I got so hyped up. This is the thing. I like having male, female, whatever on my live. I don't care. Opinions are welcome here. And like, I get what you're saying too, though, like watching yourself before. Like, just, yeah, if you don't. express that side of yourself, no one can come at you for it. But I'm learning to be like a peer support worker. I'm actually studying to do this right now. And it's an entire job that's about me. So I'll be working online maybe from home. So like I'm able to like with physical differences, I'm able to do this job. And people are gonna come online, come at me anonymously, and I am not going to tell them they need to go to a psych ward or or be on medication. I'm going to be like, I've been there. I understand what you're going through. Here's some things I know that have worked for me. I can't say what's right or what's wrong. I can just say I've seen the light at the end of the tunnel and I remember what it was like where you are right now. So I'm here. And when I first got my peer support worker, as she said that shit to me, like she'd been through all the same shit as me. Like I talk about addiction, I talk about like, the doctors put me on painkillers as a freaking child. And it's like, okay, I didn't know what addiction was, and that introduced me to it at way too young of an age for me to be healthy as an adult. And it's like I need to talk about that because you never know if there's somebody like on YouTube. Like that's why I'm a musician. I write music about this stuff because I want to reach a certain audience to be like, I want to help. But at the same time, I realize there's a job and they pay you to get the education here in Canada. And I'm like, I want to like bring this to the United States because it's new.
What do you mean? They pay.
Peer support. They will literally be, yeah, there's it's either free courses or it's like, yeah, that's a weird concept, I know, but there are certain situations like, so for example, me, I'm on unfortunately disability, but I'm open about it. I kept working and it kept failing and my doctors had to be like, girl, sit down, like you're trying too hard. You need to recognize that you're differently abled, not disabled. I don't use that word, but like, yeah, there's some challenges that I've had to face in my life. And during facing those challenges, it was literally like my doctors all said, like, this person can't work. Or that's what like really messed with my mental health, was being like 20 and getting put on disability and not like making my own dough. So, but disability in Canada basically means the government is giving you just basically enough for rent and like some groceries, not even a month's worth of groceries. Like, well, it depends. You have to be really thrifty, but that's what my life is. And they will take somebody that's had my experience and been through the health care system and wants to show people that there is actually care in the system. Like, yeah, whether it's the Canadian healthcare system or the American, there's a bunch of people in it for the wrong reason. And it's like, I've been through the psychiatrist using his like prescription pad as a checkbook, basically. Like the more meds, the more zeros. It's really messed up.
And see, that's why I think when it comes down to people need proper training. Like when it comes down to the specific people, when it comes down to physicians,
yeah,
when it comes down to therapists, social workers, counselors, because just like you said it best, people want to just, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people just look at their positions as a check. That's even with YouTube. You have some YouTube content creators, they will smile in your face and then they just want the $200 in their super sticker, like,
yeah.
you know, so
I don't even know.
and then even when it comes down to counseling, I'm just going to use this example here in Georgia. There was a 14-year. I'm going to be very careful with my words because of YouTube guidelines, and this is your platform,
Sure,
not
thank
mine.
you.
But
Thank you.
there was a 14-year-old boy here in Georgia recently. He made headlines where he deleted 2 teachers, 2 students, and injured a number of students at his high school. Now, how does this come into play? Because with this particular student, I just want to give a breakdown. He was already on the FBI list the year
Wow.
before. He was already being reported by various students at the high school, um, that he, they was, kind of worrisome about him. He was an issue. I'll say it that way. He was an issue to the counselor. Okay, these are all signs. Now, if you're being warned about this particular student, they need help. Why didn't he get the help? And then to top it all off, this 14-year-old, within a year, 1 year, he had been to, I think he said in the video, 4 to 6 different schools. And yes. So
Wow.
I'm saying that to say,
Whoa.
welcome back. I'm, I'm
Tapping
saying
back
that,
in.
yeah, I'm saying that to say, now this child, you can't make this up, Jim. This child, his mother and his father, all three of them are locked up now.
For what?
All three of
Okay, now
them.
you got to tell the story again because Elko got to catch up.
Quick story,
Okay.
quick story. I listen quick.
Okay, quick story. Basically, a 14-year-old here. I think you probably heard because you live in Georgia about the
Oh, there you go.
14-year-old that came to Georgia that was at a high school. He deleted 2 teachers, 2 students, and he injured a number of people at the high school. It's called Appalachia High School. You remember
Yeah,
that?
that's in Winder, right?
What was that?
In Winder, Georgia.
Yes, yes. So basically, I was saying with him, he had been, going through some things. Like he was already on the FBI list. Okay.
Yeah,
Then students and faculty members had already reported this student to counselors at the school, and he had been bullied. He had been going through things. He was going through issues of not having both parents in his home. I mean, he had 2 sisters, and it's just so. Oh, there he goes again. He left. But
Okay, screw it. Yeah.
like I said, I'm saying that to say that had it been proper trained people in those roles, he should
Agreed.
have been he should have been helped way before. Because in my personal opinion, he should not have been in, at that high school or in any high school, like without being properly, treated,
Monitored, right? Like,
monitored.
yeah, for
And
sure.
and treatment doesn't necessarily mean, when I say treat, because I want people to understand, treatment doesn't necessarily mean like, like you just said, Jim, giving somebody a whole bunch of meds, you know.
Yeah. Zombie me. That was fun.
Yeah, that's why I say, because sometimes, it can make matters worse,
Yes.
than help. And that's why, we need more support when it comes down to mental health, because people would be so surprised how many children and teenagers, are affected by this.
It's
And
so true.
I don't even like, I'm gonna just be I don't like the rules when it comes down to certain rules here in Georgia. They have it where if anybody says that they feel like you are harmful to yourself, or they just feel like you're harmful to yourself, or they feel like you might do something to them, that's when the
Right.
state can come in and put you under a, what is it, a 72-hour
A
watch.
form? Yeah, right. So
And
that's happened with me before, except it's always been voluntary because I was like, you guys have me on some fucked up meds and I need to lay down for like a few days and I know you can't stop taking the meds. So, oh my gosh, like it literally, so they have one place here that's an actual good place, but most psych wards, even in Canada, are brutal. And I've been through that experience. And that's why there's like people that'll actually pay somebody that's had the experience I've had to be a peer support worker, to study to be a peer support worker. It's very interesting once you're on disability what kind of jobs there are if you want to help human beings, I guess, in Canada. specifically.
Yeah, they need that's what I
I
think.
still
I
hear
think
you.
they need. I think they need that here in America. When it comes
Hmm.
down to more peer support, because
Yeah.
it's too many people that have gone to college, have these degrees, and quote unquote supposed to be properly trained, and they walk
Yeah.
out not trained. They walk out, with no cares in the world. They wouldn't care if you were in the grave, okay, or just whatever. They could care less long as they collect their checks. They could care less. And that's why for me, and I'm gonna say this before I have to go. I want
Right.
people to understand this. You have to invest in yourself. And when I say
Mm.
invest in yourself,
Facts.
invest in your not just quote unquote, finances,
Mental,
but invest in your
mental
mental health. Your
Hmm.
mental
peace.
health goes, yes, and peace, because people don't understand that goes a long way. Mental health is what
Yeah.
determines what determines if you're gonna have a great day or a bad day, have money, make money.
Yep.
Because you
What
look
you
at
gonna
all
take?
these people, you know,
You,
because
you
if
know,
you,
because if you,
oh, I hear an echo.
oh,
If
I hear an
you,
echo. If you,
if
it's
you,
Elka. If you, it's Elka.
I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
I'm
But
laughing. No,
I'm
don't be
sorry.
sorry.
Like
It's
for
hard
real
to
though.
hear oneself. It's hard to hear oneself. Sorry,
I'm a
Elka.
car guy. I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
Elka. Oh
That's
wait,
how we
hold
met
on.
each other.
Oh wait, hold on. So it's true. It's
It's
my
true.
so my troll is my
Here.
troll is here.
Says,
Says, why is
why
that drunk
is that
dummy
drunk
back?
dummy back?
Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo.
I am
I am
also.
also.
Um, you won't be
You won't be
welcome here
welcome here.
if you're gonna come here to
I
troll.
can't
I
see
know
the
that
chat.
you're
If not, I
a
put
troll.
that phone in the corner.
Don't even
Don't
worry.
even worry.
Like this,
Like this.
he's actually
He's
my friend.
actually
He
my friend.
loves
He
my
loves
voice.
my voice.
He's a fan of mine, but I respect that. I love this guy, but I'm not gonna. Oh no,
where you
Monk banned him. No. Oh my. Okay, well, it wasn't me. So that's why I have. Okay, Graham, this is a lesson, like for real. This is why I have mods, because they know what's best for me. These people, Monk in the chat right now, um, he's like a real one, and I'm able to know that and be like, okay, if we're having like a conversation and there's someone saying something stupid, whatever, like we can handle that. Oh yeah, and Monk says I can undo. But the reason I was reading Scoobies is because I wanted to be like, just stand up for my bro, Elko, which, oops, let me get back to the stage. He's back. Okay. I was just saying, this person is an actual fan of mine, and my moderator who's in the chat, who's a real one, and I was just kind of
Monk,
like being like,
Monk, shout out to
Graham,
Monk.
yep. Monk is
Shout out to
an
the homie.
actual,
Put that fool on
yeah.
timeout. Let that fool sit in the corner. I like sitting them in the corner, dog. So they can't tighten them. They can only watch and see. Let them learn that shit. 10 seconds, a minute, 30 seconds, a minute. They out of
That's
here.
right. Yeah, and if they come back, I mean, they a lot of people have been that's when I had the moderator wars, what that was I gave everybody on my channel mod status, and people started banning people, and it was like, you're in my house, and until I say like I kind of have gem rules, I don't know, house rules, which Monk knows what's what. So he's going to do what's best for me. And sometimes I won't even think that. I wouldn't mod these people out. You're right, Elko. Like there are certain things that just, yeah, that's not what this channel is about. And we just keep it real. So that's what
Keep it
Monk
solid.
helps
Keep
me
it
do.
100.
Right? And I appreciate it. Yeah, just being rude for no reason. Exactly. Like he's a troll on one of the channels that I mod on, but he's
What was he
always
saying
been
in the
nice to
chat?
me.
What was he saying in the chat? Because I can't see the chat anyway. I don't know if the alcohol
Something,
can see
right?
it.
Yeah, I know. This fucking sucks for you guys. I'm sorry, but no. He goes, "Why is that drunk dummy back?" I'm sorry, Elko. But I had to stand up for my bro. I'm like,
Oh, fuck that. Let me catch the
like,
chat
what do
real
you
quick.
even?
I want to jump off the live so I can be in the chat.
I
Talk
thought
it up.
that's what you did.
I won't even time that
Oh
fool
my
out.
God.
I'll just give that fool a little act, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh. But shout out to Monk, right? Because Monk took care of
Monk,
it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I was
Monk.
only just trying to read the chat. So
Hey, but we
let me
need
get
the
back to what I was
trolls.
doing. Yes. Thank you. No, I appreciate you guys. And Graham, like, I would, if you were to like get really big, I would really want people to be there looking out for you. So, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm always going to be online when you're online, but if you need a mod there, looking out, if you have rules like we don't ban the trolls, we just time them out.
Hell
Okay,
yeah, put
you
him in the
know,
corner.
yeah,
Bam.
yep, it's a thing.
But
It's
you know,
like bring positivity. Yes,
yeah,
Monk.
positive vibes. That's why I was just, that's why I try to tell people to just, like I said, just, invest in yourself. That goes a long way. And
Surround yourself with people that are gonna elevate you and not drag you
Mm,
down and not put you in the yuck.
right,
it's
yeah,
true.
yes, because
You know what I mean? Fuck, we've been in the mud. We gotta get out the mud.
right. That's why I
Hmm.
just, you don't need nobody to, bring you down in the mud. Just that's why I said, sometimes the first thing you have to do is invest in yourself and push yourself. Because if you don't push yourself, who's gonna push your, who's gonna push you? You know, because
Hmm.
the world just gonna keep going by. You're just gonna
Stacey
keep going.
Adams.
What did Echo say?
No, I'll just show my tuxedo on. I said Stacey Adams real quick.
Oh, okay, I got you. And see, look, and I'll say this: look at what happened to Diddy. 500. He's worth
Uh,
500 million. And then look at all this was coming out. You know, and I want. I'm not gonna get too much in that case. I'm not talking about that. But when I did my
you
research,
can on my channel. But
when I,
yeah,
when I did my research with him,
Hey,
I
what
just
about
said
the lace baby oil? That's
the
crazy.
baby. That's why I said when I did my research with him, it goes all the way back, when he was a child, you know,
What
when
about
he
the
was
pink cocaine?
not
That
the pink.
I'm like, what? Like for real? Like you pull up to a club, like you pull up to a club and you got some pink cocaine. Say one high now, one girl ain't gonna hit that. For real, like
I
pink
wouldn't. I don't
cocaine.
know.
That's for real though. Like pink cocaine. Like what the
I
fuck?
even heard they made it smell like strawberries.
Are
So
you serious? Whoa.
yeah,
That's
like they made it
Australia.
actually have like to be
Fuck, I'm
like
going to
it's a candy
Australia.
s. It's messed up.
And
But yeah, sorry. Yeah,
that's how the one of the singers in Direction, he passed away because they found all that stuff in his hotel
pink
room.
cocaine. One
Yeah,
Direction. That's right. Right. The buddy. What's his name?
yeah.
I actually respected that guy. Like as a solo artist, I was like, oh, that guy. Like yeah, as a musician, he knows what's
But
up.
but see, nobody knew all what he was going through. Same scenario.
Mm.
Nobody knew he had, and then that's why I say you can have all this going on, right? All these fans, right? And people constantly say, "Oh, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you." But
Superficial.
what does that mean if you don't love yourself?
Hollywood. They go Hollywood.
And that's
You got it.
they go Hollywood and they
They
get
go
caught up.
Hollywood. The
They
the
get
normal, the normal, and the regular is played out for them. They can understand the reality on enjoy it. You know,
right.
that's me. I guess I don't know shit.
But see, and that's another thing I wonder, like, how many gemstones did he have around him? You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm.
alcoves did he have around him? Because you're gonna need somebody, like that, you know what I'm saying, to kind of knock you upside your head. Like, what are you doing? Get these naked
No,
girls out here.
yeah, exactly. You don't want a bunch of yes men around. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's
I like people who have my back and who check me before I wreck myself because I know
Well,
I'm
hey,
cognizant that I can wreck myself. It's a thing. So
Hey, when
Monk,
you get, hey,
heads
it's
up.
good for checking in though. You need to check yourself every other fucking 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
For
I clean
real.
house all the time. I was an alcoholic as well, and that's one of cleaning house, which is just check. It's literally checking yourself. It's
Hell yeah,
something
put
that
yourself
they.
at
It's one
point
of the
one.
12 steps.
Put yourself
Yeah,
at point one. Get it right. Get it good.
yeah.
And that's on life. Period.
It's fucking amazing.
It's cool. It's straight. I like tapping in because I could see and I could catch the energy on you guys are like on mental health, and I could speak a lot right now, but I can't speak a lot because I got a couple of guys over here and they gonna
Okay,
call
yeah,
and
yeah,
talk
yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? No, fuck them.
Hit him in the
No,
back.
hey, no, look, hey,
Nah,
for real.
there's no disrespect. It's all love. We love
No,
them.
no, no, for real though. I've been single. I'm getting my shit together so I can buy me a crib out here.
Mm.
When me and my family moved out here from California 10 years ago, we bought a crib. We paid it off, so it's good. It's cool, it's straight. Um, when I mean about mental health though, is that I was dating a chick and it didn't work out, right? So I moved out because it was too much similar. So I moved out and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna start dating again. So I started dating this chick. Thought it was cool. Well, it wasn't working out, so I was like, "Hey, you know what I mean? You can't be just chilling at my crib, like, you know what I mean? You gotta go, like, don't you got home, like, you know?" Well, she said that she was pregnant,
Mm.
and we went to the doctors. They said that she was pregnant. They came out that she was twins. They, this and that. It was something weird. It was all nothing but drama, though. You know what I mean? All
Mm.
drama the whole time. So after the very end of it, like it did a lot. Like she went to my job, complained, said that I was drinking and driving on the weekends at my job, and I don't work on weekends. She went to my phone company, changed the password, the code. She went to my job Paycor, and it put me for a 2 week vacation. She stole my El Camino, the Elko. She stole the Elko.
Oh
Jim,
my
yeah,
gosh,
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
a thing.
She stole the Elko, the El Camino.
Fuck. How long
Um,
ago?
she broke into my car.
Whoa.
Right.
Um,
Jeez.
fuck. I went to the court system and got a restraining order. Right?
Yep.
You know what they told me? It was a bad breakup. I'm like, what? Like, hey, I'm
No.
like, all right, cool. Like, you guys got this shit on paper, written down. So if anything
Yeah.
happens, bam, like you got me fucked up. Like, you know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Hey,
Pretty
I had,
much.
I went to the homie's house, which is right here, and went and asked for a tool. I needed a tool from him, and his wife, they had split up, so she came. She's like, "Hey, you went to the house?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did. I went to go see what's up with Avery. I needed a wrench." She's like, "Well, me and Avery broke up, like yada yada, what?" And I'm like, "Damn, that's fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry." Well, this bitch pulled up like, "Oh, so this is who you cheated me on with? Like, what the fuck?" It jumped out. Yeah, like the whole nine. Come
Fuck.
out too, she was never pregnant.
She was never
Um,
pregnant?
Never
I thought you said
pregnant.
you went to the doctors
I
though.
went to the doctor. You know what made me believe it and made me bust the shit out? When you go to the gynecologist, you ladies know what the word
The
is.
guy no. The guy no. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get the numbers from when you're pregnant. The numbers go up like 1,000, 10,000.
Right, right.
They were at zero. I was like, what? So I went there for my lunch break, came back to my job, and I told the girls at my job, like, hey, what does this mean? They're like, nah, she's not pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? I went back up there. I went back, okay. I went back up there and I showed her that. I showed the lady that. She's like, I don't know. So like I'm not bullshit. Like I swear on everything, on everything. She gave me a picture of the ultrasound, right? That's what made me believe it. I
Mm.
found the picture on the ultrasound on Google Image, dog. Yeah, a Google
I've
Image.
heard of that before. I've actually known a female that did that, and I was like, I
Twins.
can't talk to you anymore." Like, it
We took
wasn't twins with this person, but they went with that, and they used oh, the kind of attention that I don't get that, Graham. I don't know if you have kids or plan to have kids. I
I love kids.
would
I'm around kids. Have
when
you seen my life?
yeah, yeah. But I gotta make sure that I am literally okay first, man. Like, I watched what my parents went through and some other examples of people who, it's not that they had children too early. I love the people that were born and those kids. They're awesome human beings, and the world is better for it. But
Mm.
at the same time, it's like I've seen
Man,
people just like their reality shift, right? Like, and then
bro,
I
my
don't know. Like, a
spirit
lot of
got
people didn't
hurt.
heal.
I love
Some of
kids.
us, yes,
I wanted
yes,
kids. Like I wanted, like,
that's horrifying.
and then now, and then, like, to be honest with you, like now, cause like I moved back to my parents' crib, so I could buy me a crib out here, right? Cause fucking rent's getting like $1,000, and I'm on the, like
Mhm.
I moved out from my first relationship, so I could bronze out. You know what I mean? Which was dumb, but still. Anyways, now when I talk to a chick or talk to a woman, like, and I want to date, hey, like, I am on my mental, like, 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 like on my mental.
You
My
must check
wallet,
yourself
my
before you
wallet,
wreck
my
yourself.
money, my gun, my
Hmm.
understanding, everything. I lost trust
Yeah,
on a woman's intuitions, and that sucks and that hurts. Cause I'm a man that was raised on family values, like, you know what I
yeah,
mean.
you said that, right, right.
You know what
It's
I mean?
all
Like,
ladies, right? It's all
if
women.
you watched, if hey, Poetic, if you watched my live I did today, it was the whole family thing. And my mom's from Watts, my dad's from my dad's from Watts, my mom's from Compton, California.
Right.
So I'm trying to get them to speak on how they met and shit. And so, like, you can see, like, it's family value, and
Mm.
it just sucks because I try to. I'm not trying to meet a woman right now. I'm just trying to keep cool, copacetic, stack, and learn and live, which I've been learning and living all my life.
Can somebody put Alco's page or channel in the chat? When I get off, I can go and look because I can't get
Yeah.
it. I'm like,
Hey,
what
just
is
look
it?
up Elko Ant. If you look up Elko Ant on the YouTube, that's it. It'd be a
Is
green
it
with an E.
Let me
Yep.
see. How do you spell it? I'm trying to see if I can.
L?
LCO.
Okay, I see LCO dash ant. That one.
Yeah, Elko Ant.
So Elko, like, it stands for El Camino, which
Hold
I
on, you
just found
guys.
out
Hold
the El
on. I
Camino
think somebody.
story.
What's
Hold
it
on. I got to
called?
go to the.
Stink Bug's in the chat, and he was like, "Damn, son," when you were talking, Elko. And then he was like, "I gotta stay up for this." Oh, he put it in the chat. Stink Bug did.
Stink Bug, shout out, homie. Where's Stink Bug from?
Stink Bug from Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Hey, that was one state I was kind of a little sketchy to go to. Straight from California. Straight from California, I started working at a newspaper place, and they were like, "Hey, you gotta go to fucking Alabama to deliver some newspaper." I'm like, "Yeah, well, where do I go?" And they're like, "I don't know. You gotta catch the 27 to go that way up to the 100." I'm like, if you get confused, go to the gas station, ask somebody. I'm like, fool, like, they're gonna fucking kidnap me and bury me in the hood, in the hills. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Like, I am not from out here. I'm straight out
That's
of
pretty
Bradley.
itchy.
But you know what? I don't know. I don't know if Alco can agree with this, but maybe it's just here in Atlanta. I'm just going to use my mother as an example. Okay.
No, hell no.
Right. Yeah,
Hey, say that shit with your chest, homie.
My mother, she lives. I'm gonna just give you a breakdown of how
Give it
Atlanta
up.
is. Atlanta is a place that a man can get any woman to take care of him. Now, I'm just being honest. I'm being honest because my mother, she's proof. She lives next door to a single mother. Okay,
Mhm.
single mother of a child. I don't think the child is 5. Okay, a 5-year-old, less than under age of 5. But this lady, she needed someone to come in as a roommate. The first roommate, the first roommate slept with her child's father behind her back. You heard what I said, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, she still has this so-called friend babysit her child because she needs
What?
support. She needs support. Now, mind you, this
Nah,
roommate,
nah.
wait,
Okay.
this roommate has
I'm gonna shut up.
this roommate has moved out of this single mother's place. Okay, when all this mess happened, now she still need a roommate to support her, to help her. She moves in another woman.
What the fuck?
This woman brings in a man, okay, that does not pay any bills. He just comes over there to lay up and do whatever.
Yeah,
And
fool got a
mind
bet.
you, this woman is allowing these randoms to come in, and now this man comes in. He looks at it like it's fair game. I don't have to pay any rent. I'm getting some coochie. I'm getting. I'm just.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I know
I'm.
that's right.
I'm just saying that to say, all this is going on, right?
Coochie's off the table for me.
All this is going on, and
I'm
what about
single.
the
I'm
little?
staying single for a little bit.
What about the
Hmm.
kid? What about the toddler? Because this toddler, this child, I promise you, children will tell you things. You have to read between the lines. This
Oh
child
yeah,
cried.
you have to.
This child cried every time this roommate boyfriend comes in. And now this mother who's a single mom, she has the child
Hey, I
spending
love you,
the
guys,
night
bro. Yeah, be cool.
with the
Be
last
careful,
roommate
bro.
who was sleeping with her child's father because
I'm
there's no
sorry.
support. You know what
I
I'm
got
saying? Like,
loud ass friends. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine, Elko. I could still hear her actually. I'm surprised StreamYard's working.
but I'm saying that it's like there's no support, and then it's like with these women, they don't have enough self-esteem to
Mm.
know, like you don't need to devalue yourself. Like even with the
Is it?
single mom,
Fuck.
she
I had a conversation about this almost today,
Pause.
and
I'm so
I
sorry.
think
Pause. I gotta say something that Stinkbug said. He said, "We coochie free out here, big dog." To Elko.
no. Well, look, fool. Look, hold the fuck up. Look. I love coochie, fool. I love
Yeah, that's
coochie,
right. Not
but
free.
it's off the
It's a
menu right
choice.
now, dog. I gotta get my shit, my mental,
I'm sure
my
that's what
mental.
Stinkbug meant. But the clarity is good. That's why I have a channel. I'm like, people need to be themselves, and this is a place where you can do that. So I know that much. Oh, yeah, yeah. He hasn't said anything, but I'm sorry that I cut you off. What were you saying?
oh no, you're fine. But I was just using it as an example to say like, you know, it's here
Right.
here here in Atlanta. It's like I'm not saying everybody,
What's
but
up,
you have a
fool?
lot of
You
people
ready to go
that
to
don't.
bed?
They don't have enough
Man,
self-esteem, and like they don't want to be alone. They want to have somebody with them, or some, just a body, even if the body is just, disrespectful. Like even with like I said, my mother lived next door to a roommate. This lady, She doesn't care that her ex roommate slept with her child's father behind her back, but she's still
Mm.
friends with this person.
And you're
Still,
gonna be a roommate with her?
well, now the roommate has moved out, but she still deals with this woman. Like literally has this woman babysits her child. Why? Because now the child doesn't feel comfortable with the new roommate because the new roommate is bringing in this guy. Okay, and that's why I say you have to
Oh,
look at the signs.
man, that's just crazy.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. This is
It's
how,
real life, though.
yeah, it's real life. But see, this is the thing, though. What do you do if you feel like you don't have support? You know what I'm saying? Like, part of me
Hmm.
feels a part of me feels bad for the single mom, but then another part of me feels like you're putting your child at harm. You know, you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
you put your you're putting your child in, bouncing them from different places like that. And then there's
Yeah.
no real strong father figure in this child's life, you know, because a home is supposed to be a place of peace. A home is supposed to
Yeah.
be
It's a safe space.
safe space. A home is not
No
supposed to be,
fear.
yeah, a home is not supposed to be where your child is crying every time they go into the
Mm-mm.
house
Mm.
and you have to
Yeah, that's
send
not
them
right.
off to somebody else's place.
Right? Yeah. That's that's what I'm saying. That's why I was kind of like, so you kind of share my morals and values, which is like I personally, I'm like, if I was in that situation where I get it, life can be rough sometimes, but like that's why I've made sure that that's not my reality, because my reality right now doesn't really, if it like, I'm sure I could make it work or something, but like I would really rather be prepared. And oh, by the way, Stinkbug was like, yeah, he didn't mean it like that. He meant it how you said it. And he said, how many people can join this? Are you going to be sleeping soon? Oh, he'd be looking out from my sleep. What time is it? Yeah, maybe 20 more minutes. You guys cool with that? I'm sorry. It's just a great conversation. Even maybe a half an hour.
Oh no,
Because
I was
everybody
gonna, I
has
was
to have.
gonna, I was gonna be off in about 10 minutes myself.
Okay, whenever you're leaving, Graham, you have to be the responsible one.
Not the response.
I am not responsible.
No, but like I said, when it comes down to, mental health goes a long way because even when it comes down to the example that I use with my mother's neighbor, you know, if she was had a head strong, very, had a better head on her shoulders, she would have confidence in herself. You know what I'm saying? To not
Hmm.
tolerate, the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because disrespect is, allowing all these different people to come into your place, right? And then you have a toddler, you're a single mom. And then also when it comes down to the mental health, it's like, what about the child's welfare? What about their mental health? Because you're teaching this child that it's okay for a man to just disrespect women. You're teaching your child to not have a backbone. You're teaching your child, last but not least, to not have respect for women. This is what you're teaching your child. And so that's why I say, mental health goes a long way. Mental health, in my opinion, is the foundation of what makes a person. It is. If you really just think about it, it is the foundation. That is what motivates you to wake up. That is what motivates you to know when to get some rest. That is what motivates you. Like Jim, even in your case, you like music, you like to sing, you like to do, have, form of, artistic expression. All that comes with, even, with the mental part. You know what I'm saying? Because they tell people anytime you feel like you're going through something, put that energy into something else, right?
Hmm.
Positive,
Find a
positive.
positive outlet, right? It's that positive outlet, and then it's like, you can feel things like, I don't know, horrible toxic things like resentment. I really work on actively trying to not feel resentment in my life. Um, but yeah, I really really agree. Like, and that's me being there for myself. Like, every time I checked myself, kind of thing, cleaned house like every week or so, I would be like, wow, I stack up a lot of resentments, and I ruminate, right? So I'm like, okay, that's my sign to just be like, okay, resentment can't live in the soul. Like, I guess, and it took me to get off meds that
Hey,
I didn't need to be on, all this
resentment
shit.
puts you in a bad way.
Yeah, it's I
Resentment puts you in
forgive,
a way
I
of
don't
conviction
forget.
too. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah, yeah. I don't forget. I learn my lessons now, and I can forgive. People are human. Everyone makes mistakes. So I'm going to forgive. Like, I'm going to practice not holding resentment and my best to forgive. But definitely, I really agree, Graham. Like, it's like mental health is so important, and a lot of people don't think about this. This is something that my doctor calls meta thinking. People that are actually aware that their thoughts matter, their emotions matter, their actions matter. Like, it's not just acting on impulse like that, like an animal. Because in psychology there's like the lizard brain, the animal brain, and then the human brain, and it's like those first two are kind of like survival and shit kind of thing. It's like, fight or flight, those different things that we go through.
Yeah.
And then there's like the part where we think, like we actually have the ability to think about things. We don't just act on instinct. And that's what separates us, because I studied veterinary sciences on top of um like human psychology. And so when I compare these things, and like I did animal ethics and like human ethics, it's very, very interesting to think about where we should all be elevated with considering the brains we have. And like I've got all these mental health diagnoses, whatever, but I am still somebody that I have the diagnoses because I am a really deep thinker about this stuff. And when you find people who are awake like this, like people will laugh. People in my life I know
Yeah, I
would
think it's
literally
funny.
hear me right now and be like, "Oh, you're being so lame." And it's like,
What
yeah, not the people
did you
in
just did you just make a word for yourself type shit?
which one?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
Oh
what they
yeah.
acting like.
Exactly. And it's like I don't know. I really am functioning like if I have a circle of people, even if it's like two, three people. Like I said this in Lee's channel, everyone's favorite Australian.
Hey,
He was
that's the
talking about like
homie.
not having, yeah,
Hey,
shout
that's the
out.
homie.
I was like, I think he was saying like not many people are in his chat, and I was like, it's better to have a couple of real ones than like a shit ton of fake people.
That's
It
when he
really,
rage
really
quit,
is.
huh?
Mm.
That's when he rage quit. Lee, if you're there, you better not rage quit again, dog. I'm gonna
Yeah,
block
he
you if you
better
do.
not. When
If
he
you
did
rage
that, it
quit
broke
again,
my
dog, I'm gonna
heart.
block.
Yes, I was there in that last live stream. I even have a whole entire. If you guys look at my shorts, there's one for everybody's favorite Australian, and then like everybody on YouTube, like my whole YouTube family was like, "Where's Lee? What's happening?" And I was like, "Ah, he's gonna come back and see he's so loved." You see?
Yeah, he came back. The homeboy came back.
Yeah, shout out, shout out. I was
Shout
gonna
out to
also
Lee.
say, Monk said something really relevant, so he went away and came back. We've been talking for so long. I was kind of like, oh, he BRB'd, so I'm not gonna say his
I
comment while he's
can't
not
see the
here. But
chat.
I know, I don't know. Tulu needs to teach me. He needs to teach me how to do this better. But I'm doing it from my phone too. Maybe a computer is different. There's like we can all chat to each other, those of us that are participating. But okay, anyways, Monk's comment was your physical health is as well if you have it, which I get what he means there because I've got like the all kinds of weird stuff wrong with me. So there's certain things that you can't help, and I understand that to anybody in the chat. But there's definitely the physical health aspect of things too. He was like, it goes fast if you don't take care of yourself, and that's something that I'm really, really conscious of. Like I can forget about my like sleep. That I think physical health is like sleep. It's nutrition. It's yeah, basically that physical health aspect, like
Yeah,
breathing is very important for us. And like I smoke cigarettes, and I'm like, shit, that's not a great part for my physical health, but
it's not great,
like
but it's
it's a
not the
bunch of
worst.
things. It's true.
You know what I mean?
And
It could be a
considering
good
what I
smoke.
used to do, Yeah,
You'd be a different type of smoke. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yep,
Like, and I'm not talking about weed smoke.
100%.
I'm talking about like the different. And nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. You know what I mean? That ain't good.
Hmm.
That ain't good
And
for the soul.
Monk was very, I forgot to put that in as far as the physical. I cannot forget that. Monk was absolutely right about that, the physical as well.
Yeah. And then okay, now the chat is participating. Thank you, chat. Stinkbug say not oh yeah. Okay, he says psychologist gonna stop through next time because he actually has psychology background as well. Like actual like he's studied. I didn't. I just lived shit, so I can speak from lived experience, not from like a textbook kind of thing. Not yet. I'm gonna
Yeah,
study.
that's
And
the way
then
it is. That's
right.
real.
These are my people. You guys are my people.
Like I've seen 13-year-old boys and 30-year-old men. You know what I mean? The lessons in life that makes them an adult, and it's the lessons in life that they've endured and caught and captured. Like it's not for the weak.
Absolutely. I mean, that's an understatement.
And
I've known too many people that aren't here anymore, so I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
like this life thing isn't for the weak. Like, oh my gosh, like those boys that were in the military. Did you say you were in the military or not, Elko? I don't remember.
Nah, I was never in the
No.
military.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I couldn't. I was felony type.
oh yeah, that would have probably been my. Yeah, it would not felony, but yeah, I don't know if they would have
No, but I
even
was
taken
never allowed. Oh, I couldn't. I couldn't go.
something.
I didn't. I never tried.
Physically,
Either.
yeah, but yeah, same. And I'm not. I personally wouldn't. And like, it's funny because I would not like. I don't think I would for Canada. I don't know. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter. And it's like, but those guys, like when I'm listening to what they've seen, what they've experienced, what they've been through, and that they're still fucking fighting today. Like not fighting, just surviving. Like the fact that they're still alive.
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
like,
that's real. Cause like when we talk to the fellas, like Tulu, 84, Attic, 87,
shout out.
Classic,
Yeah,
all the homies, SS, like them all military dudes. And it's like I hear them and like they talk about like PTSD type stuff, and it's like I
yeah.
want to chime in and tap in, but it's like my PTSD is a little different.
Yeah, even same, like, I'm like, I
Mine's
know,
more hood,
yeah,
more street. Like you know what I mean. So
yeah,
I
that
don't tap
shit's
in
like,
because I don't want to be a Me Too. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You're
exactly,
not a Me Too.
exactly. No, I was so like honored to be like, I thought that what I was saying was everyone was gonna be like, yeah, fuck this depressive stuff. Like even Tulu like made that kind of like joke, like because you were like, oh man, my lights aren't on or something in
Tulu's
the
a
middle of kind of
joker.
like. So yeah, he was
84
joking.
is a
He's like
joker.
Alco don't want to deal with any of this depressing shit. Like he just it was funny and it made me more
No,
comfortable
well,
anyways
because
because I know it's not true.
I'm gonna change it up if it seems fit. Like I'm trying to make you feel better. I don't want like
That's how I took it. That's what I'm
you know what
saying.
I mean. Like, hey,
You're lightening the
what's
mood.
up?
You're not
What's the
being.
next thing you want to talk about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up? What's good with it?
Exactly. We need that though. That's healthy.
Yeah,
That
we need
is.
the support. We need to pick her up, or we need the change the conversation. We need all that.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, we lost Graham. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I don't know if she's gonna come back. I'll stay on for like another 5 minutes, but okay, I'm just catching up in the chat. Yeah, I know she said she was gonna leave. Yeah, where are we? Monk said when your physical health goes, your mental health follows behind a lot of the time. True, true.
Well,
Been there.
it does fall. What did it say? Hold up. When your physical health goes, your mental health follows behind you a lot. Yeah, that's when you don't take care of yourself, man.
Yeah.
You
So
got to
there's
take care of
absolutely
yourself.
that.
You got to push yourself to make. Anybody could be lazy, but you got to put some hustle behind that muscle.
That's right. You gotta work
but
out the brain and the body, man.
Yeah, put some hustle behind that muscle.
I don't know if you guys remember this YouTube content creator. A lot of people didn't like him. I ain't gonna say a lot of people, but mostly women. They were on the defensive side with him. He had a lot of men support. His name was Kevin Samuels. You know him. He was a basically he talked about how people should carry themselves if you want to be in a relationship, as far as a
Uh,
marriage. Okay,
hey, you want to
and
have my intake before anything?
I'm
As a guy,
listening.
as a man, can I say what I gotta say?
Say what you gotta
Yeah.
say.
All right, cool, cool. All right. So as a man, right? I'm holding myself like that, but not releasing myself like that. Because as a man, you have to endure life when things happen to you, right?
Mhm.
But when you come to a
Societal norm.
woman, when you come to a woman and a respectable woman that you're gonna build something with, not just a hood rat, you know what I mean? Not one from the streets. I'm talking about like a real woman. And
Hmm.
I'm not. I don't mean no disrespect. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking out. So when I meet a when I meet a woman and I want to get to know, it's out of love and respect, and you got to. I don't know. I'm getting out of the character right now, out of the conversation. But you got to be real. You got to be open. You got to be willing to understand that you have to do things not different, but for the better of the good. But you got to hold yourself consumed as a person to where, like, hey, look, let her know when it's right or wrong. Like, you know what I mean?
Hmm. Makes
It's,
sense.
it's 50-50 in the way of, like, hey, I'm slipping, help me up. You slipping, I'm going to speak up.
And
You
see
know?
No, it
with
it's that's a societal norm too. It's like that's an expectation that society has upon like men, at least I don't know,
But
a
it's hard.
certain
Okay,
kind of people.
yeah,
And
yeah.
if
This is what I wanted to say
mhm.
is that as a man, you got to hold yourself as husband material.
and I'm glad
You
you
know what
I'm glad you keep going, Elko. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm glad you
I
Yeah,
said
mean?
yeah,
You
I
gotta, you
agree.
gotta, you gotta hold yourself as
that.
husband material because you gotta stay true to yourself.
Mhm.
Anything else in progress, it's whatever's. But what right now, what you do, you gotta hold yourself as a man, as a husband. Like me, I'm single, right? No girl, no hood rat. You know what I mean? I'm single, but I hold myself as a husband, as husband material. Like husband material, like I am not like out and about, and that's cool because like I'm all tuxedo out, but tomorrow I'll be in the Jordans with the Lakers jersey. You know, oh Dodgers really. You know the Dodgers won, but anywho,
Oh, I heard. Yeah.
but I conduct myself. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
that's
And
one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's hard. It's hard to hold yourself as a husband material when you're not married
Yeah.
because you're opening yourself for what could be or what can be, you know?
Uh-huh.
And you're not pursuing that thing, you know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's kind of
Yeah.
hard. But it's still cool. It's still straight. You probably have the dudes on the chat like, man, this fool's lame as fuck. This fool gets no
Actually,
woman.
no. Grimy 90s came through. Love you, Grimy 90s. Thanks for coming. Just said, what's up, guys? And Stinkbugs was said, don't get yourself in trouble, my boy. I think that's when you're saying as a man. Like, that's all I saw you say. And then that's what I saw him say. But I'm going to keep going. Hold on. Donnie said, and I think it's going to be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find. And then, is it Clean? Klean?
Yeah, it's
You would
clean.
know.
That's the
Okay.
homie clean. What's
There it
up, my
is.
boy?
Clean in the chat. He
Clean in the
says, Elko?
chat.
Yeah.
That's a day one right there. That's the
See,
homie.
well, those are things that Kevin Samuels would talk about. Like what Stink Boy said, "Don't get yourself in trouble, my boy." Like Kevin Samuels,
Mm.
he didn't give a damn. Like I'm being honest, he didn't care. Like he would literally tell people, he would ask. I just use this. He would ask. He would be fair across. Like even for men, if whatever you want, what type of woman you want, you
Mm.
have to be that mirror image. You
Mm.
can't say, I want this woman to look this type of way.
Nah,
She got to
hell
have
no.
this, and then you're looking like crap.
It'll never
And then
work.
the same thing for a woman. You can't say, oh, well, I want this man to be tall. I want him to be
Oh,
handsome.
It'll
I want him
never
to
work.
I want him to be able to take care of me. I don't have to work anymore. I want him to make six figures or more a year. I want to be a
mm,
stay-at-home trophy wife. And Kevin Samuels would be straight up, ma'am, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? How old are you? Do you have any children? Have you been married? I mean, he would ask those questions. And even with the men, I mean, he would say, how many baths do you take? Do you shave? Where do you shave? Do you shave
mm,
under your arms? Do you shave down under? Do you
mhm.
do this?
A
Like he would
woman comes with all that, so like if someone doesn't
Yeah.
understand that, I move
A
on.
woman notices that.
so he would
Yeah.
he would ask those questions, but with him, people got upset with him because it's like they didn't like the honesty. They didn't like the fact he was just very blunt. You can't
Mm.
you
Hey,
can't
hey, homegirl, being a man and being honest and blunt, it doesn't get you nowhere sometimes. You know,
go
Uh,
ahead.
us as guys, have you ever heard the good men finish last?
oh yeah.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, bro, it sucks. It hurts. But as a man, you gotta know what type of guy you are. Like, you either a womanizer, you a lover, you're a fighter, or you're a lost cause.
Mm.
It's like
And
Mm.
that on our end
it's
too.
so weird because with Kevin Sam, I can't make this up. I never forget because I saw his last live. Okay, he had almost 3 million followers or subs on YouTube, and I mean just
Okay.
all over the platform. It was funny. I never forget his last live. He told the woman, he said, he spoke about loving yourself, and he spoke about a lady. She was Miss America. Um, she had went to college. I mean, very smart. I think she graduated from Yale or Harvard. She was very smart, and she became Miss America. And he used her as an example to say, you know what happened to her, right? She jumped over the cliff in New York. She was a very beautiful woman. She was going through mental health though. She mentioned it. She went through mental health, and
Hey, mental health is a serious situation, whether
it's
it's from
toxic.
This is
male or
it.
female.
And he
Uh-huh.
used that to tell women, this was his last life. He used that to tell women, people say you want this out of a man, and you say you want this out of a person, but you don't make sure you're taken care of with yourself. You don't make sure you are fully wholly secure with yourself, because even with the lady that ended up deleting herself, if you guys would have seen her, so beautiful. I mean she was the type of person that just those people that walk into a room and smile, and then they just make the
Yeah.
whole room just warm. That's the type of energy that she brought. But people didn't know that she was going she dealt with a lot of
That's
depression.
her soul.
She even talked about she had a
Yeah.
bad breakup with a boyfriend, in college. She talked
Mm.
about certain things, and Kevin Samuels, he used that I never forget it. He talked to a lady in his last life to let people know that, you know, she was beautiful. Like she was the type of person that a man would say, I want to marry her. I want to have children with her. But she was not mentally there. But here she
Mhm.
is. She has everything you would want. The money. She had the money. She had the looks. I mean,
Yeah.
where she deleted herself, that was
They make
outside of
it
her.
broke down easy. and it's sad and it hurts.
Yeah, she had her own
Mhm.
condo. She had all this. I mean, she ended up doing that, and then guess what happened to Kevin Samuels? That's I can't make it up. That night, he gave that message. He ended up having a heart attack, and that was his last. That was his last live. He ended up having a heart attack, and it's wild because it's online. The woman that he was with, I think she was young. She had called 911 to do CPR. They said like they was doing something physical. I'll say it that way, making love, and he ended up having a heart attack. But see,
Okay.
you have to take care of. That's when I say what was it Monk said. You have to take care of yourself physically because with Kevin Samuels, he would do. I mean, he would do long hour shows, and he would be drinking what is it, Red Bull to keep himself up. He would, like just doing stuff to keep
Yeah.
himself up and make, because,
Probably
people
that
don't.
white girl.
Hmm.
Probably that white girl keeping him up.
And so that's the thing, like, that's why I say it goes a long way, not only with, mental health, I said that, but Monk said it best in the chat, taking care of yourself physically, making sure you're healthy. Because with Kevin Samuels, I don't think you guys know, like with him, when he passed away, it also made headlines because people was trying to figure out, like, even how he was going to have his funeral. He didn't have everything together like people had thought. That's why you have to make sure you're together before you can deal with anything else, because you never know what could come. I might not make it tonight. Something might happen to me. Just saying. That's why I
Right.
say.
I
Yeah,
mean, God forbid, but right.
that's real life.
That's
That's real shit.
But see, that's why, I never forget Kevin Samuels' last live. He was telling, he told that specific guest, you say you want this out of a man, but are you really together? Are you really together? Because, men, they look at things, and men, some men are not gonna tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But you might just be that girl that they just call as the fun girl, but they might not marry. They might just.
You're speaking on what I just said of what I tell my sisters.
Right.
Yeah. There you go.
What I
Yeah,
said, like all guys are dogs. All guys are dogs. It's when they hit and when they tap is where they want to stay in with the relationship or not. And that's guys, that's dogs. Like that's
I've
fucked
met.
up.
Okay.
It's wrong.
I've been guilty of saying females are a certain way, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I know 99.99999%. I don't know what Graham could do to convince me she's not a cool girl to know or female. I mean, if you
Oh,
identify as that,
Graham's the
right? I
homegirl.
mean, you are definitely right. Like I love you. You're a great human being, but I have been guilty of saying I like I don't know, all females are fucked up because I've been on our side of the fence, and then like my experiences are like,
No, like this is what I tell my sisters. I don't never repeat this. I don't say this out comfortably. Like for some reason you the homegirl and pull up Graham. I don't want to say Graham because sure I see Graham, I'm thinking about Bud. Like I'm about to roll a blunt. But anywho, um, no, for real though. Like I feel like I'm speaking to like my sisters and shit, and like I just speaking it real, speaking how it is. Like shit.
yeah,
Like,
it's
I don't
fun.
hide shit. My whole
That's
family,
what
my
this
whole thing, my
channel is.
whole lifestyle. It's all out here in the open, like an open book. You know what I mean?
That's what life is about. We got to learn, from experience.
I
And
don't hide shit.
yeah, I was gonna say, to say like I know like it's funny because my YouTube family is the one that's changing my perspective on this. So now I'm like, okay, all females aren't horrible. Maybe just the ones I've met in person. And it turns out I get to choose to be friends with Politic Graham, right? So it's like, oh, I get to choose this awesome human
Hey, isn't
being that
that
I
custom
see
though?
functions, you
Isn't
know?
that custom though? Like most women, like most baddies, like they can't contribute with other women. Like they can't be friends with other women. Like they clash. Like fuck that shit. Like
Yeah,
me and the homies, we
it's
kick it and
true.
we clash. Man, we argue. We step in the back and we chunk it up. You know what I mean? We fight, but we get back to it. You know what I mean? We love each other. It's
Yeah.
all good.
That's what I see with the boys. It's true. Girls can get really catty and like they hold resentment really easily, which is a
They hold
reason I'm like
grudges. They hold grudges.
not gonna exactly like that stuff is too it's petty. I can't do it. And I mean, I get that it would happen if I hung out with women that I didn't get along with, and that's why I was like Graham's an awesome female, and I shouldn't say all
Graham
females
too.
are
Graham's the
fucked up.
homegirl.
Yeah. And then but hold on, Monk is a male
Monk's the
figure that
homie.
I really think
I'm
is
gonna have to subscribe to the both of the homies.
yeah, go for it. Monk
Yeah,
said,
Monk.
I'm a human being. LOL. Every woman needs a different type of man, and every man needs a different type of woman. People are different with different needs and wants. And that's when we
Who's
were
that?
talking about that. Monk said that. And that
No,
was
we
when we
won't
were
both
talking
Monk
about
now. No, I'm just fucking with
yeah. I'm like,
you.
no, no, I'm just like, oh my gosh, Monk is talking the truth. Like he's that
We
kind
have
of
been on
human
for
being.
19
And then
years.
I think he said that because wait, hold on a second. Because well, no, afterwards, um,
Fuck.
Donnie goes when Cooter kills. These are great. These are brilliant. And then Clean said James looks beautiful too. And then he was laughing at something Ant said. Don't even know. And then Heart. Okay, that I got complimented again. I'm not gonna read that. Jeez. Monk said, I could do everything I was taught growing up and still be told, is it enough? That's a
Mm.
total male standard that I've come to know. And even, just human. It's actually that's true. I could
Hey,
apply that to
fellas,
myself.
help him out over there. Help him out on that message.
Yeah, exactly. And Monk said, I
Support,
need
homie,
to be
support.
what my friend, partner, lover, family, etc. needs, not what I was told I was supposed to be. Agree.
Mm.
And then Monk
What you
said,
supposed
if
to
I'm
be?
making sense. If I'm making sense. Yeah, like,
Well,
because,
as a
people
man,
dictate.
like, see, like me, I'm single, right? But
Mhm.
as me, I, oh shit, how would you say it? When you come to a relationship, as a guy, when you come into a relationship, you have a understanding of what what's gonna step in. What kind of
Hopefully.
toes, what kind of things you gonna feel. So you got protection, understanding, because that's that one time a month. You gotta understand that shit. And three, you gotta supply, bro.
Mm-mm.
Fourth, you got to just accept the suck.
Yeah, it's human.
Human,
We
bro.
are human. It's we can't expect perfection from anybody. Like I wouldn't expect that from anyone I cared about, and I don't know why I would expect that from a significant other either. And I don't know. I guess there was an immature version of me that kind of thought that Disney movies, like I don't know. I grew up tainted by that shit. It- mm. But still, it's like I don't know. Just coming to learn like there's actual real people, and like I was just gonna say there's real people in the chat because like I have to finish reading this. Okay, you guys don't even comment. I have to get through this. Okay, Clean says smoking one now, Aunt, because you were talking about yeah. Okay, and then Donnie said you need to be loving and awareness and grateful for every day as if it was your last. I might have read that wrong. And I agree. Clean said, I've been with my wife for 19 years. We've had our bad times like anyone else, but we always grow from it, grow together, or grow apart. And Donnie said, nice,
Hey, but you
mate.
know what that is
Nice,
though?
mate. Hmm,
Family values. That's what's awesome. That's what's awesome. Grow with it.
that. matter.
That's missing in this world today. Family values.
Mhm.
Bro. Don't nobody love family values. Like I don't know. I don't know if it's the guys being dogs or the girls being too independent, and I just don't understand. You know,
There's been a split. I mean, I think it's hard to find the right people. Like people need to
it's
be able
hard.
to like tolerate people's shortcomings, right? So like I don't know. I get why someone would be picky when it comes to their quote unquote significant other, especially in our day and age, because we're like the dating app generation, or
Yeah.
like we're like a little bit older,
No,
but
not dating that. I was on MySpace
yeah.
back in the day.
I was on MySpace too. I like
All
that's
right,
what I'm saying. We're a
so
little bit older. I want to think I'm younger. Okay, I said I'm younger in my head.
we're younger.
But anyways, we're
We're
that
before the
we
Cash
are.
App and all them days.
It's so true. Damn, I'm old. I got gray hair like crazy, but I don't
Man,
know how
I
old you are,
shaved
Tram.
because
I
I have
shouldn't be
gray hair.
comparing.
And shout
Oh,
out,
clean.
shout out to Donnie. I like what he said though in the chat. I like what he said when he said, I'm gonna read. He said, be grateful every day as if it was your last. I like when he said that, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that means something. I do that when I get on my street bike.
yeah.
Every day I get on my bike, I'm like, yeah, it's my last day, so I gotta get on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I feel when I'm horseback riding. I've had fucking near-death
Right?
experiences. I've seen that
You
like a
have
horse
to.
hoof just come right by my. I'm like, wow, I could have broke my neck. That could have been it. Like
Yeah,
it's just,
you gotta put yourself in that perspective. Like, hey, I may not come home today.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm taking this like, and I say that easily on the motorcycle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am not in California no more. You know what I mean? I'm in Georgia. I'm living good. I'm fucking cops ain't tripping. Other fools ain't tripping. Ain't set tripping on me. Like, you know what I mean? I am straight cool. Like, but every time I get on the bike, every time I go to Atlanta to a car show, to a party out there, or to just enjoy myself, yeah, you gotta prepare for yourself like that.
it's true. It's true. It's like that. It's like I used this in the last panel we were in. I think I said it's like that word woke, but that word woke was like, I don't know, it was like colonized and made it to sound like a stupid word, but people that are awake, and it's really, really neat to have these kind of conversations. I just wanted to say thank you to the both of you for coming on here, because I know like talking about this stuff isn't necessarily easy. It's like a skill to be able to talk about this stuff. Like Graham, you were saying that like try not to go live with people that you don't know what they're going to be about. I know what you're about. I know what Elko's about. I'm able to come on here and be like, yeah, I can talk. And I know everyone in the chat, even if they're trolls, I'm like, well, they're not actually probably listening to me, so like it doesn't matter.
Hey, if
But
Lee's on there, if Lee's on there, the trolls are taken care of.
that's true. Lee looks out for me. He's my boy.
That's the homie
He,
right there.
yeah, shout out. He's not. He's not. I don't know where he is. That's weird. Usually at this time, maybe he's actually asleep for once. I would be surprised, but that guy needs to be asleep more often. Okay, so I'm behind. But Clean said my family is the reason I keep pushing. Without my wife and kids, I'd be long gone one way or another. Oh, yeah, that's deep. And like
Hey, that's
literally,
good, homie. Hey,
if
shout
I
out to
didn't
your
keep,
family and kids, bro, for you keeping alive and real and
that's
pushing,
true.
homie. Cause
That's true.
sometimes that's what we need, dog. Sometimes we don't need that negativity. We need what was right there in front of us.
Mm.
Yeah,
It
it's
took
very,
me
very true.
3,000 miles away to understand that.
But look, I'm gonna get off. I appreciate it, Jim. You know, we need to have more, chats like this. I like this, and
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Stink Boy and Elko and Donnie. Shout out to
Hey, shout
everybody.
out to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jim. I really did like this type of chat. Look, and you were supposed to get off way before now.
I know you were supposed
Look
to
at
be
this.
responsible, okay? It's not my fault. But yeah, no, I'll go. I'll go. I appreciate you. You know you are being responsible. Because me and Elko gonna be talking all night. I gotta cut it off here, else me and Elko gonna keep blabbering away.
Yeah, we gonna keep
So
talking it up.
yeah.
Tap
Bye.
in
So
with
well,
us.
all right.
Bye.
So I guess say bye to the chat too. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you too, Graham. And yeah, I'll see you later, Elko. Okay. I'm gonna bye,
Yeah,
Stink
see you
Bug, bye,
later,
Clean,
homegirl.
bye, Monk, bye, all my friends. Love you. One love.
Later, yo.